Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Not close with that one, and we're underway here in the home opener. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Acuna makes the grab, one away. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Fouled off left side.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Foul ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out. Back here in Atlanta. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson. Brennan makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2nd inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Miller back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Willy Adames stands in. Adames checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score the relay throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Kyle Manzardo. And that skips in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kelenic on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Kwan sprinting after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Jarred Kelenic. Kwan hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Ezequiel Tovar. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 outs. Up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Brennan makes his way towards it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. On to the third inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Rips that one center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Lau at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Brings it in. And a quick out, number one. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. The first one to Ozuna is fouled off to the right. 0-1 now. Just missed. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
One out, base is empty. Outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Fouled off. He was late. Ozuna over at first with one away. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. Inside,
no,
just missed.
1-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul. Santana goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One and two.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Santana checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Ripped into right center. Base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Fly to left his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kwan, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Acuna going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Thomas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate, safe. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. And back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 4th, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the...
That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's 3-2. Here's Austin Riley. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. That's back. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-3. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar.
No ball. 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first.
Yep,
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Baldwin tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Gets down, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Acuna now. That one's in there, 0-1. And it's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now he breaks his bat. Lau settles underneath it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Landon Knack. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. First pitch misses.
You know, these Guardians digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. The Guardians trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throw on to Olson. Lau out on the play. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle, Tovar. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Matt Olson down. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a ball evens the count. That one missed. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Brennan under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here comes Austin Riley. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Olson around third. He'll score easily. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Slinging it to first in time. Ezequiel Tovar next up for the Braves. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Baldwin digs in now. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. They turn things over to the south. Anthony Banda.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Willy Adames digs in for the Guardians. Oh, nice stop at first. Nicely done for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one popped in the air, left field. Out number 2. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He is struck out, and he has walked. Just off the inside edge. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Noel at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna after it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Check swing called strike. 0-1. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And it's through for a hit. Rudder stops at second. And the first 2 reach to start the inning.
A couple of singles back to back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Strike 1. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ramirez. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Olsen, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down, makes the catch. we go to the top of the 7th. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bonda, a 6'2 southpaw, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Outside low. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Michael Kopech.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lau at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is triple digits.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Way high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a drive deep right field. Acuna going back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Careful.
That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Kwan right there to make the grab, and there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Kelnick in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Kwan sprinting after it. 2 down. Ezequiel Tovar next up for the Braves. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Kopech back to work. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. And a ground ball to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Swings through that one. Kopech, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses.
1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Adames at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And Willie fouls 1 back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Strikes him out with 1-0. And we're back. And now Drake Baldwin. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Rafael Marchand. On the ground. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Adames off balance feet. There's 1, and that's 2. 2 down, base is empty. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 7-3. Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. Pierce Johnson will come in.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. He's 2 outs away. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. Kwan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Harris fires it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Bo Naylor now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. Just off the outside part of the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. He nails one out to right. It's 7. New pitcher for the Braves, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Brandon Lowe. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 9-7. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Willy Adames. Just missed. That one missing inside.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And it stays fair.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Amos Willingham.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And out to a board.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Thomas stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run across, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, but it's offline. And they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it's fouled away. Thomas on at second with 2 down. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-7. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Kelenic moving under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On its way. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-8. Riley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ball line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Jarred Kelenic will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
The Braves down to their last out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ezequiel Tovar. Hit to right, and that should do it.